Hello everyone, Tutu Mora here with The Why, bringing you tools to feel well in your body, mind, and spirit. So today we are going to be moving and stretching the spine so we can maintain mobility and flexibility, which especially if we are sitting during the day or if it's starting to get cold outside where you are, it's especially important to keep everything moving freely and loosely. So all you're gonna need today is a yoga block or a firm pillow on which to sit, as well as a mat or a soft surface to move around on. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna have you start by sitting on your yoga block with legs stretched out about mat width apart. So, sitting on the yoga block. Now, you don't have to sit on the yoga block if you don't want to or if you don't need to. It can be a little helpful if you're feeling tight through the hamstrings or the hip flexors. So, sitting with feet mat width apart, we're gonna start by just aligning our posture here. So imagining that you are sitting up against a wall and you've got your spine against the wall, you've got your shoulders back and against the wall, but without an arch in your back or a pop of your rib cage. You want to just have a gentle connection between those points and that imaginary wall behind you. And so we're going to start by bringing the hands into a prayer position, thumbs at the sternum, and we're going to begin with a little rotation. So gently rotating that upper body, keeping the thumbs and the sternum in the same plane. So we don't want any of this, hands moving before the sternum. Finding your range. And when you find the end of your range, let's take a deep breath here. And on your exhale, finding even more movement. Almost like you're wringing your spine out like a sponge. And then we'll take that back to center and over to the other side. Find that breath. A little extra on your exhale. Back to center. And let's take that one more time, finding your rotation, and maybe you're able to find a little bit more movement this time. Finding your breath. Back to center and over to the other side. And you can let your arms go, but keeping that feeling that you are up against the imaginary wall behind you. And we're going to bring our arms out in front, and we're going to begin to roll the spine down. So as if you're just peeling your spine away from that imaginary wall behind you, starting with your head, your shoulders, just starting to peel away as your fingertips gently reach for your feet. Now, you may not be able to make it all the way to your feet, and that's okay. Just find the end of your range while keeping your sit bones firmly planted on the block or the mat. And then you're gonna stack yourself all the way back up against that imaginary wall behind you with that posture where all those connection points have contact with the imaginary wall. And let's take that again. So finding that peeling away, beginning with the head, as we just gently come down, reaching forward, lengthening through the crown of the head and sitting back into the sit bones and stacking back up. We're going to do that one more time. Finding your connection points against your imaginary wall to start before you begin to peel away. Finding your reach through the crown of the head, sitting back into your sit bones. And from here, let's just gently point and flex the feet. Holding your little reach and stretch through the spine and letting those hamstrings have a little stretch as well. as you gently point and flex. Last one here. Let's hold that flex as we stack all the way back up, resting your arms back down. So you can allow your feet to rest, and we're going to put those two components together, our reach forward and our twist. And so what that's going to look like is we're going to find our posture once again. We're going to allow that upper body to find rotation, and then one arm is going to come behind, other arm reaches for the opposite foot. As we once again peel away from that imaginary wall, allowing both arms to reach in opposite directions as you reach through the crown of the head, sitting back into the sit bones, and stacking all the way back up before taking that to the other side. Let's take another set here, finding all your connection points against your imaginary wall. As you rotate, finding your reach away through the arms as you find that stretch through the spine. Perhaps taking a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, finding more more reach and twists. All the way back up and over to the other side. And back up. So from here, let's go ahead and hop off the block. We're going to come into a cross-legged position here. All right, so I'll scoot forward so you can see my face now. All right. So sitting in your cross-legged position, but still finding those connection points against your imaginary wall. We're going to bring the arms out in front once again and peeling yourself away from that imaginary wall as you gently bring those arms in to hug your body. Feeling that stretch as you tuck the chin and melt down. And then we're going to stack back up as the arms, feeling like they're kind of like little wings, find a reach out, up, and overhead, just reaching up into a big wake up stretch here. And then we're gonna take that back, arms hugging your body as you tuck that chin and articulate down into a fold. And same thing, opening your arms out like they're wings and keeping yourself feeling as though you're up against that imaginary wall. Reaching up and overhead, almost as if you're going to reach up and back. And one more time, finding that little folding in, hugging your body. And reaching out and up and back. Bringing the arms back down to the sides, maintaining your posture and your feeling against that imaginary wall. I'm going to turn to the side here. We're going to finish with a little lateral flexion now. So the last element of moving our spine in all directions. So finding your posture once again, and especially important as well to keep that connection of what would be the bottom of your skull against the imaginary wall. It can be really easy to find a head forward posture, but let's keep that whole spine feeling connected to that space. So let's bring one arm out to the side here. I've got my left arm on the mat, other arm reaching out to the side. And we're gonna take that into a side bend, finding a little reach up through the back of the armpit as you take it over. And we'll take that to the other side. Finding your little reach up through the back of the armpit. Keeping your posture, so as if you're just sliding over, but still maintaining those connection points to that imaginary wall. One more time to each side. stacking yourself all the way back up. So I hope you found this helpful. If you want to get up and take a couple steps around and just feel maybe how it's a little easier to move your spine and just feel a little bit looser as you move through the rest of your day. So I will see you back here next time on the Wise YouTube channel, and I hope you take care.